The goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. The Panthers' offense will now get its first chance with the football. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Ballard. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man on the outside. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Law. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. The offense changing the play.
Here we go, ready, go, go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got his man. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long?
180, 180, go.
Running inside, it's Hill. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The run inside. It's Smith. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down. Hunt is in the air. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll run for it. It's Parker. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Red Wolves have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll move the tight end. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that right.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers' offense comes out ready to go to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Into the house. Touchdown, Pitt.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the point after is good. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Looking downfield, it's Ball. Using the quick game. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Red Wolves. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Pittsburgh sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys?
Thanks, Holly.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make...
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Trying to take it back.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Yates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Finds space on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Takes the easy completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Direct snap. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do? A good job.
Here's a little room there. Oh, what a cut. The 50, the 40, the 20, past the 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Hill. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
And you talk about wasting no time. That's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Paul.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Ballard.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Red Wolves sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Law. Got a man, it's Mason. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Red Wolves. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, it's Law. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Fitted in the window for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 19 team, the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Tar Heels coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And I guess what they can take away from this one is they're back to even, 3-3 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Red Wolves will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure.
Makes a grab and room to run. Inside the 30, the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays. Or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot. And
he's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
it's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Pittsburgh sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He'll heave it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's long. Looking long. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ballard. Tripped up for the tackle. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And it's a sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Parker again. Shows him the stiff arm. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Law. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Red Wolves, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Parker. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. Parker again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Running inside, it's Smith. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Finds his man. Could not make his way to the corner.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Dropping back, it's Law. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Hill. Might have a chance. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, what a move to get open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Parker again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Handoff for Parker. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Ready, go!
Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Caught in the backfield, it's Yates. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Ballard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Law. Makes the catch. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Got his man. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air on 2nd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Dropping back, it's Law. Complete. Breaks the tackle. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the whole.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him, and the defense has made him pay. A couple bad decisions, a couple great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking his shots. He's not backing down, and he's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
They'll run for it. It's Parker. Got enough for the first. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this two-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents. That's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him as well, because you're right. You beat two top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, This is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.